Ratingz.
Now on to our To Be Certified segment, where we track down artists and performers who are on the verge of being highly rated on the UK's mainstream.
It's MistaJam right here, Radio 11 Extra representing You Know Me, but do you know about DJ D.Hills? DJ D.Hills is the sickest that Leeds has to offer. I said that.
Let me get busy on the MIC. Let me get busy on the MIC. But if you got a problem, don't tell it to me.
Hi, my name is Aren and you are watching Ratingz. Now tonight we're going to be at Groove Theory in Leeds and I've got here right now DJ D.Hills. How are you today?
I'm alright.
So do you want to tell us a bit about yourself?
Full-time DJ, been DJing since I was 13. Work 6 times a week, run one of my own nights called We Play Vinyl on Friday. Originally from London, I worked there 6 times a week, but I didn't like where the music scene was going. About 3 years ago, R&B was massive, and that's what I'm most passionate about, urban music, not necessarily R&B, but urban music in general. And the, head candy kind of funky house, vocal house was getting big, and it just wasn't for me. So when I came up here, like once a week, I just loved it so much, I just did an impulse decision to move over here.
When was your big break?
First ever gig I had in the West End was Blue Contrail's launch party. So from the word go, I felt this is really happening. So from there I did Kanye West's after party, 112's after party, Girls Aloud, Ty, Dashnikov, Lupe Fiasco, the list goes on.
That's quite an impressive list.
Yeah.
Who would you say your favourite DJs are?
Like DJ OK, D.Hills, Ignition, loads of big DJs. D.Hills is big. We like D.Hills.
So which DJs would you say that you rate?
Shorty Blitz, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Yoda.
Right, okay. And British-based DJs?
Definitely Shorty Blitz.
Yeah, it's all about Shorty.
All about Shorty Blitz.
Yeah? In terms of the crowds, which crowd would you say you prefer better, like London crowds or Leeds crowds?
Well, the thing is, Leeds is like predominantly student based, so you get people from all over the world because it's so multicultural here. I prefer the nightlife here more than London, for sure.
So, what would you say your biggest inspirations for music are?
That's a hard one, man. Just you hear a song, you get time warped. Like there's certain songs I hear when I'm raving or at home. Set you in the mood for things, you actually don't have a sense of time.
Okay, what advice would you give to like up and coming DJs trying to make it?
Make a good CD and just make loads of copies and give them out to people. And don't play the obvious stuff because people are going to get bored of that song quick. That's what I would say. Find what the new stuff is, make a CD and give it out and make sure it's good.
Could they come up and give it to you? Or would
Yeah.
You, yeah?
I'll be honest though, give me a CD, I'll hear it, and I'll tell you my honest opinion, but it's not really going to be much good giving it to me. I would say give it to more of the public than me, or promoters. Because if you've got the public saying to the promoters, you should hire this guy, you should hire this guy, it's more appealing than a DJ saying you should get this guy, I reckon, personal opinion. I give my CDs to the crowd, I don't give it to DJs.
Have you heard of a DJ called DJ D.Hills? He's like a resident here.
Yeah, he was on my phone from when I was 16 years old.
So what's the biggest compliment you received as a DJ?
But you get quite a lot of compliments, but there was one girl one time when I was DJing.
One girl, yeah?
Not like that, man. Jeez. No, it's DJ. A girl comes up to me and says, my friends always ask me to go out, and I never go out because I don't know how to dance. She actually said, I don't know how to dance. I don't know how you can self-rinse yourself, but that's what she said to me. I don't know how to dance, but now I know how to dance when I hear you DJ. I couldn't stop dancing till 5 in the morning, and that was a nice compliment. I thought that was alright.
Okay, so obviously you're going to Groove Theory tonight. So what kind of music are we expecting to hear from you?
Across the board, funky house, bassline, garage, drum and bass, hip hop, R&B, bashment, old school Motown, anything really. Anything good, electro even, I don't mind. Whatever gets the crowd high.
So something for everyone then?
Yeah.
You're a man to please?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright then, so we're going to be at Groove Theory tonight, so
Yeah.
see you later on then.
Ratingz outside Tiger in Leeds, and I'm here with Monsta Boy. How are you fellas tonight?
Doing wonderfully.
Cold.
Yes, right, okay, I need to ask you this question. Where did Monsta Boy come from? Where did the name come from? What's going on there?
The name, all right, the name actually came from my second oldest son. When he was born, he was a little monster, so we used to call him Monsta Boy, and that was a time when we was in the studio doing what we was doing, so we just adopted that name.
Sorry, I don't know. It's obviously a worldwide hit. The lyrics are quite heartfelt. For women, it means one thing. For women, it means one thing, those lyrics, and for men, it means something totally different. Do you get that vibe when you're like performing it, like doing live PAs and stuff like that?
Well, to tell you the truth, the women respond to it more, you know what I mean? Like the guys, well, naturally the man are going to be more, definitely, the women take to it very well, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that though, you know?
Who came up with the lyrics, and are you still in contact with her?
The original vocalist and his cousin, I think it was, came up with the idea for the song. He came to see us in the studio, we got together, and we came up with the song as it is today. We put it out there, and we didn't hear anything for a while, a year, 2 years, and then the next thing we know, it just blew up.
Where's the most surreal place you've actually heard it?
Champions League. It was a Champions League match, and the song was played at half-time, and we didn't expect to hear it there. But somebody in the production company liked the song, so they just played it.
What is the future for Monsta Boy?
So we're working on new material with a new singer, and we're just gonna, I don't know, put our trust in God this year.
Who do you rate in the scene? Who do you big up, like DJs, MCs?
We have to rate ourselves.
Trying to watch my game, that's it really and truly. I mean, there's hot singers, there's hot rappers out there.
Everybody out there doing their thing still, but, This is Monsta Boy, bigging up Ratingz.
This is Aren for Ratingz outside Tiger Target in Leeds, and I'm with the lovely
MistaJam, Radio 1 Extra. You can catch you on 1 Extra every weeknight from 7 until 10 p.m. with your key to the underground. And if you don't know, get to know.
So how did you find tonight?
It was a really good night tonight, to be honest. It was a really nice crowd. They knew their music. Funky went down well. Electro went down well. And of course, the old school R&B slow jams that we had to play at the end went down well. It's MistaJam, Radio 1 Extra, represented right here in Leeds. Big up Ratingz.